What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here, and yes, that's right, we're back with some Escape from Tarkov, and today we're going to be talking about a little bit of the problems that are facing Escape from Tarkov and how they've gotten worse, and they're the same problems over and over again, and how this next patch is really the one that fixes it all, because everyone's confidence in this game is at an all-time low. So I'm going to read a little bit about some of the fixes that are coming with 0.9 patch. Anti-cheat is going to be implemented, which is something we need. Stuttering and freezes, they fixed a few issues where stutter and freezes. They've also fixed a little bit of the AI problems where it's fully reworked on that patch. Spawn systems, spawn selection is going to be removed, and it's going to be more randomness, and also a bit of a level design of where you spawn is going to be fixed. Netcode, they've been working on some overall improvements. Peeker's advantage, teleporting, spawn lags. On a side note, I've heard they actually brought in an outside person to look at the netcode and so they actually brought outside help to discover that problem, which is good on them. Optimization, shoreline and customs. We've all heard that before. Quests, time limit quests are going to be removed, and you'll be able to hand in partial handovers, so you won't have to gather every item before you can hand them over. And then some bugs that they found, inventory lockups, location bugs, LOD, absence of physical colliders. Fire rate linked FPS is going to be fixed, and other fixes. So, this patch looks like it might be the one we've all been waiting for, because right now, confidence in Escape from Tarkov is at an all-time low. The gun glitching's back, which has been fixed multiple fucking times now. Same thing, over and over again, the same problems. How many times you gotta fix the same problems? Now people will run around M4s that I can't loot. Again, this is like literally the 4th or 5th time that this problem has arose and there's been a patch to fix it. But yet, here it is again. Every other match, multiple matches in a row ran into this. Hackers. Hackers are always a problem, and it's, getting worse. It's getting to the point now with the lower player base, because a lot of people have given up on this patch, you're starting to see hackers more. The speed hackers, the aimbotters. The aimbotters are hard to tell compared to the speed hackers, but you're starting to see them more and more and more. This is something that needs to be fixed, but with the lower player base, they're easier to see than they would be if everybody was playing like it was a brand new patch. Hackers are never going to be a fix. They're never going to be like they flip a switch and you'll never see a hacker, unfortunately. But hopefully this new anti-cheat system really kind of nails them out. The armor bug is back again, as always. That's something that's been fixed multiple fucking times again. And it keeps happening, so now you gotta throw your armor on the ground and equip it some special way, turn it sideways, yada yada yada, all this crazy shit, tap 1, 2, 3 and pray to St. Mary kind of stuff to get your armor to work. Frustrating. These are frustrating issues that just drive at the core player base because they've been around for so long. They disappear, they get fixed, they come back again. They get fixed, they come back again. There's only so much a player base can take before they're like, fuck this. It happened with DayZ. It's starting to happen with Tarkov. And this 0.9 patch is going to be hopefully the saving grace, because this is the only chance that Battlestate's really going to get. If a lot of these issues aren't sorted with this massive fix patch, then I think this is going to go the way of the dodo. Everyone's just going to be like, fuck this. All you see, if you go to any of the Discords or Reddits, is just memes of Tarkov. Like, that's how tired people are of this game. You get AI. Every patch, AI starts out as aimbody. They fix it. The next patch, they're back to aimbody AI again, where they're not even aiming at you, or they're aiming at the ceiling and you get one shot in the face. The same problems over and over and over again keep arising. And they've been fixed, and they come back. They've been fixed. It's almost like this skeleton that keeps popping out of the closet. It's like, surprise, halfway through the party. That kind of an issue, it's understandable. Bugs are understandable. Issues are understandable. But when they're the same ones that keep arising over and over again, and they have to keep getting fixed, it lowers the confidence of everybody. My confidence in this next patch is very low, because I've seen every patch where they're like, optimization for shoreline, optimization for shoreline. optimization for shoreline. Yet it never feels any different. It just feels like a FPS laggy nightmare. So every time I see one of these patches, I'm like, all right, well, let's just see what happens. And the same with everything. Whenever I post a Tarkov video or I stream, it's always people like, yeah, I stopped playing this game like weeks ago. I just watch you now to play it to see if it's actually working. To an insane level. I would say 99% of my viewer base who plays Tarkov do not play it anymore because of the issue. It's so bad that like multiple rounds in a row you see just straight up weapon glitchers. Nobody takes guns because if you take out good gear, the hackers see what gear you have and they come and kill you with the good gear. Nobody's taking good gear, and those who do have the good gear are the hackers. And it's insane. Armor bugs, I mean, you grab all this gangster armor, if you don't do it the correct way, boom, you get one-shotted. It's all over the place, man. And we've been dealing with this for so long now. And, you know, I don't necessarily blame, like, I'm not trying to blame Battlestate or anything like that. Like, I understand the monumental task they have. They're dealing with Unity. They're making a game that's never been made before. It's a passion product. It's not like they're out to sabotage their own game. They love this game. I love it. I love the concept. Everyone wants this game to succeed. Nobody wants this game to fail. But yet, you know, you keep coming to these same problems over and over again, and it's kind of like one of those, you know, abusive relationships. You keep returning to it, even though you know you're going to get punched in the face again the next time they drink. But you keep coming back, but there's only so much you could take before you're like, you know what, fuck it. That's what happened to Daisy Standalone. Everyone got tired of their bullshit. And here we are, like, years later, and they're finally now putting the patch that everybody's been waiting for. And everyone's kind of like, oh, well, maybe it'll be good. It probably will. It won't. And it's like, okay. And that's kind of where we stand with Escape from Tarkov. If this patch isn't what it needs to be, they're going to have a very hard time recovering from it. Because it's just been this joke. You know, get Tarkoved and stuff like that. It's just been this joke now, to where, you know, I understand, yes, and people are going to be like, oh, it's beta. Yeah, it's beta, and that's understandable, but when you have a beta that the same problems keep arising for months now, and keep getting fixed, and they come back again, that's a little troublesome, don't you think? You know, when a bug arises, you should squash it, and that should be the end of it. Not every time you put a patch, it's back. That's the problem. And I understand, you know, Nikita has spoken about how hard it is to get developers in Russia. And I feel for that because, you know, there's not many game developers. You know, if you don't have a pool of talent to really get through, you kind of got to work with what you got. And this is Nikita's passion project. So I'm not saying anybody's out to sabotaging. I'm just saying that maybe like a different approach. Like say for the gamma, right? Everyone can get around it and gamma glitch a gun. They find new ways every fucking time. Every time they patch it. How about just remove the ability to put a firearm or a vest or any piece of gear that's not just a random, you know, weapon attachment or shit like that in your gamma? Nobody should be realistically putting a vest or anything in your gamma. I've never gone into a raid and be like, let me clear out my gamma to throw this fucking vest in. No. I've never cleared out my entire gamma to put like an M1 or a fucking M4 in there. No, never done that. Pistols, meh. You know, I've put pistols in gamma, but I could live without it. Maybe how about just remove that ability? Just squash it all together. You know, that would eliminate a lot of the gamma glitching. Yeah, sure, there were other ways that you could do it without a gamma, but that seems to be the main issue, is firearms in a gamma, and all of a sudden they're pretty easy to glitch. And they're easy. I've seen the videos on how to do it. It's pretty fucking simple stupid. And you know, that's the same way it's been fixed before. So maybe kind of look at it in a different way and approach it that way. Just squash it all together. Because it's frustrating. When I get a kill and I can't grab that gun, I'm pissed because that guy would have gotten a free gun off of me, basically, if he would have killed me. So that's not fair. Like, why am I bringing my hard-earned gear out when somebody's not risking theirs? That's the overall point of the game. And when it gets squashed like that, people are going to get mad. You know, people are going to get disappointed with it. But at the end of the day, this is a great game. I love it. I want it to succeed. But there's only so much you can take. There's only so many times you can deal with the same issues. before you're just like, fuck this, man. This is ridiculous. And that's the kind of point we're at. This next patch, and I hope Battle State, because right now the player base is super small. If I play this game now, I run into the same people every single raid. That's how small of a player base is actually playing this game. That in this huge multiplayer game, every raid you run into the same dudes. Because nobody's playing it. So I really hope Battle States takes their time with this patch and really gets the most out of it. Take it to a place where everyone wants this game to be. Take your time. Do not listen to the pressure. Yes, the game sucks right now. Everyone's dealing with it. But everyone wants this game fixed. So please take your time, Battle State. This is monumentally important. This patch, be the one that fixes all the issues. So please, Battle State, take your time. To everyone who's waiting, keep your fingers crossed. To those who are suffering with me, keep on fighting the good fight. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.